Hey everyone, welcome to the channel here. It's Nick, and I really appreciate you checking me out here. We're going to do some Tom Segura for the first time on this channel. I'm super stoked. We're going to get some more comedians. I'm a music reactor, but now I've started to branch into comedy, and I'm loving every second of it. So thank you to Dan for donating to make this one happen. I really appreciate you. I think you found me through Patreon, but I do have some links in the description to help support this channel. And you know, this is Netflix, so I am assuming if you're watching this that I've got some sort of copyright filter on it because they're brutal, so I'm sorry about that. But thank you again, Dan. I can't wait to do this. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there. Really have a good one, okay? All right, let's do this. So I will like and subscribe. Do the same if you're enjoying what you're seeing, and let's get right into it.
Bikes! I get like verbal tics, you know? I don't have Tourette's. I wish I did. It looks fun. But I'll just yell shit out. It's like a hook on a catchy song, except it's just stuff that I watch. And then, bikes! I just yell it, you know? Over and over. Only like 2 or 3 million times. But I'm obsessed with the show Scared Straight. If you've never seen it, it's tremendous. Here's what they do. In the show, they take kids, middle school and high school kids that are getting in trouble a lot, and they send them to jail for a day. And the idea is that jail will scare the fuck out of the kid, and then he'll get his life together, hence Scared Straight. It's tremendous. I'm obsessed with one episode. It aired once in 1999. Here's what's great. It aired uncensored, which is bananas. And in this episode, they did not send the kids to jail like they normally do. Instead, they sent them to a maximum security penitentiary. Prison. And those prisoners verbally assaulted these kids into crying a lot. And it's the funniest shit I have ever seen in my life. First of all, don't feel like too bad for these kids are super badass. They're not like spitting spitballs in class and they're fucking stabbing other kids. They're badass kids, okay? And they show up to this thing.
Stabbing other kids, it's pretty badass. God, I love it.
Stabbing other kids. They're badass kids, okay? And they show up to this thing with attitude. Like they walk in, they're like, what's up? This ain't shit. I run 6th grade. I ain't scared of you, man. Like, you can't scare me. And they're greeted by a guy named Crazy Chris. Chris has scars on his face, and the screen freezes, and it says, Chris killed 6 people, and he's doing a double life sentence. Like, this dude is so bad that when he dies and he's reincarnated, that guy's doing life in prison also.
Oh, God.
So, this is a bad motherfucker right here. The kids are like squatting around, and Chris is like, hey, my name's Crazy Chris. And from now on, you will see me in your nightmares. And the kids are like, what the fuck? Like, I'm 12, don't talk to me like that, man, that's crazy. And then he goes, if I ever see you again, I'll take a bite out of each of you. And they're like, all right, we're all reformed now, thank you very much. Jesus, but they can't leave. The next guy comes up to him and he goes, hold my pocket. Hold my pocket. And he makes kids walk around holding the inside of his pocket, you understand? So he walks and then they're like, I don't know what you know about prison, but if you're holding on to another dude's pocket, it's gonna be a rough day, all right? Not only is this guy...
Dude, his delivery is just so... It's just so, like, direct and to the point. I just love how he... There's something about delivery, right? And it's the tenet of comedy, but it's deadpan, and it's very nonchalant, and that's what Tom Segura does really well. I've seen him a couple times. I'm trying to remember which bits, but he just has this sort of like laissez-faire way of saying things that just, they crack me up, man. He kind of looks you in the camera and just like, okay.
Rough day, all right? Not only is this guy making kids hold his, he's talking ridiculous shit to middle schoolers. He's like, I'm gonna make you suck my dick for breakfast.
Oh, God. Oh.
Every morning. And the kid's like, I hate breakfast. Funny shit like that. So, he's like, I'm gonna mush your motherfucking face. And the kid's like, so it's so fucking funny. There's one exchange where this dude, he pulls a kid out of line. The kid's like 13. He weighs, 100 pounds. And he has a bowl cut, okay? He has a bowl cut in prison.
Penitentiary, maximum security. Dude, the visuals on this, so nuts.
Okay, he has a bowl cut.
Bowl cut.
In prison. It's parted in the middle. And the prisoner goes, why are you here? And the kid's like, stealing? And he goes, the fuck you took? And the kid goes, bikes? And he goes, bikes! And that's why I yell bikes all the time.
Oh my God.
You should see me when we drive by a bike store. Holy shit. I'll be like, ah. And my wife, she's pretty over it. She'll go like, you get one. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make this shit count. So I'll pull over, I roll down the window, and I wait until I see somebody checking out one of the sidewalk displays, like with all the bikes out there. And when they find one they really like, and they're like, oh, I like this one, I'll go, bikes! And they're like, what the fuck? And I'll go, stop selling drugs! And I drive up.
Oh my God. Dude, he's a blast. He's a blast. The way he delivered that reminds me of the Bushman. Have you guys ever seen Bushman in Texas? He's this guy that just like dresses as a bush and he just yells shit at people as they come by. Like, scares the living shit out of people. And that reminded me, like, him just going, bikes! Had people that like have no idea. Dan, thank you, man. This made me laugh. I needed that. That was so good. Yeah, I'm just racking my brain because I definitely have seen him a couple times. Like, not a lot, but he is just so funny, man. He is so funny. I just think it's his presence. There's something about him. He just is like, he's not trying to be funny, you know? Like there's some comedians that come out and it's just like, you can see through the facade and the fourth wall's broken. And like, nah, Tom is just naturally like a funny guy. And, yeah, he just speaks American. That's the vibe I get from him, man. I appreciate you, Dan, though. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments for what I should do next. Take a look at my links, but also make sure to go subscribe to Tom himself. All right.